Welcome to Two Guys No Credentials
where two completely unqualified people talk about nothing.
and everything.
Like we know what we're doing. Spoiler, we don't. I didn't even get it to countdown. It was just one.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're here, bud. And boy, we got a lot to get to today. You ready to just jump right in here?
Yeah, lots to get to. It's going to be a fun episode, and I'm really excited. But first, I just thought I was going to tell you about something stupid I did. For my anniversary, I bought Paige a dwarf blueberry bush.
That is so good. So awesome.
It's so funny.
A dwarf blueberry bush.
Yeah, it's like literally like this tall.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but it has regular sized blueberries, which I don't know. It makes no sense. But I thought I would share that with you.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Is it yielding any blueberries?
There's little ones. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice. I know. I wanted so badly to do a vegetable garden this year. The time kind of got away from me and never got around to it. And I am a little jealous of all my friends that are already getting stuff like kale and huge peppers and tomatoes and stuff. I love being able to grow a lot of that on my own.
Well, a friend once told me that vegetables don't exist, so
They
you're not
don't.
missing out. You're not missing out on much.
Yes. I guess I would like to have some legumes, varieties of fruits,
Some tubers.
tubers, root.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, man. There's always next year.
There maybe. Who's to say?
Maybe.
No one really knows if I'll be here next year.
Well, if Canada keeps blowing smoke down on us, maybe none of us will be here.
Oh, don't you worry, bud. I have a whole segment dedicated to that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that. Yeah. All right. And then so hold on. This is wrong. Oh man. This is it. All right. I have to make a correction before we keep going. Okay. So last week, me and you got into like a pretty heated debate, and I made a huge mistake about birthright citizenship. I argued that it wasn't a right. It absolutely is a constitutional right under the 14th Amendment.
14th Amendment, yep.
So the distinction I was trying to make was that it is a constitutional right, not a natural right. So not a natural right. And natural rights don't come from lawmakers, right? They don't come from government. They exist independently, whether or not the government recognizes them or not. And that's kind of where I was going with this. That the birthright citizenship was created, it was made into a right, but it's a right made by man. It's not something that we all have naturally. So you're not born automatically. You have the right to be an American citizen. The government has to create that law and created it as a right.
Yep.
And that's the argument I was making. So it is up to the way it's written. It's up to interpretation. And that's that. So I just wanted to correct myself because it's a pretty big mistake, and it's pretty significant.
Yeah. It happens though, because we go pretty deep into our discussions and debates, and so like that's gonna happen where I know that you know it, right? Like I know that you're very well aware, but sometimes we misspeak and it happens. But you do have to fight for your right to party. Now I think that is a natural right, dude. Let's go.
No, it totally is. Yeah. We were born to party.
Born to party. And we're gonna Labor Day weekend. For those that don't know, Eric's going to come visit me up in Buffalo Labor Day weekend. We're going to do a live podcast right from the couch. And
Fuck yeah.
We're going to party. We have the right
to party.
Moving on though, because I am interested in this because I don't know that much about this, and I want you to explain it to me. I know you have a little news desk item here about Katie Lane.
Oh, that's right. All right. So the no credentials news back. Wow, I can't talk. I shouldn't even be doing this. You should
We'll
be
edit this out.
replacing. Yeah, the news, the no credential news desk is back, and it's worse than ever. We've got a breaking story from our investigative journalist Katie Pembroke, who's reporting from an undisclosed location. She's uncovered what appears to be undeniable proof of voter fraud. That's right, Jeff.
Really?
Undeniable proof. Yes. And I've been kind of hinting at it and everything, and you're always like so adamant that there's no such thing as voter fraud and it doesn't happen. But I'm here to tell you it's happening, and you're just gonna have to live with that. Right? So the suspect's name is Felix Martinez. Felix was registered to vote and summoned for jury duty. The only problem? Felix Martinez is a cat.
Like a cool cat?
No, like a cat with whiskers.
We have whiskers.
So Katie Pembroke is reporting that his owner repeatedly attempted to alert the courts. When asked whether Felix was a legal resident, he explained, and I quote, he's a legal cat.
That is not a real quote.
That's a real quote. The court told him to file an exemption, but unfortunately, there was no back box for is a cat.
Oh my
There's more to
God.
this story. The corruption goes deep, Jeff. After 3 rejected exemptions, including medical documentation from a licensed veterinarian stating Felix could not serve due to species related limitations, his own owner was forced to bring Felix to the courthouse in a carrier.
No, this is not look, this is not real.
Listen, I'm telling you, Katie uncovered this, and this is probably happening all around the country, and this is probably what
Yeah.
Trump's been talking about. So
That's why he likes Ohio, where they eat all the cats and dogs.
well, that's what I was just gonna get to. They're not actually eating them; they're registering them to vote. Okay, so he brings the cat to the courthouse in a carrier, and only then did the court determine that Felix was, in fact, a cat, and they removed him from the voter rolls. Authorities asked how Felix would have voted. His owner said, probably whatever party supports universal treats. Felix has denied all allegations and is currently sleeping on the evidence.
Oh my God.
What do you think about that?
I think that's why we need the Save America Act.
Well, I'll be sure to get this story to the White House.
Dude, you know what this is exactly like? How there's like a dog in some like small town in Missouri or something that has been elected mayor like
To be
17
mayor.
times.
Yes, that's true. That's true, isn't it? There's a town like that. I think.
Yeah, they elect a dog as mayor, and honestly, he's probably the best mayor of any town ever.
Well, there was one dog that was elected mayor, and he bankrupted the town by making like an ice arena.
The dog decided this?
No, this is a story plot from Parks and Rec.
Oh, yes, you're right. You're right. There was a golden retriever. It was the mayor of Pensacola. And all he did all day long was shoot a basketball all day.
The golden retriever did?
Yeah, he was the MVP of his basketball team. It was like a youth basketball team. I think his name was Bud.
This story is as made up as Felix the Cat story.
This is the plot to the movie Air Bud.
I've seen that too, and I don't remember that at all. I lived in Pensacola.
No way, really?
Yeah, for like 9 months.
Hell yeah, dude. How was
I've
that?
lived everywhere. It was pretty cool, but I took a helicopter ride like over the beach, and like 15 feet away from all these people swimming, there's just sharks everywhere. Like, yeah,
Really?
be in the ocean. Fuck that.
Yeah. You're not a water guy.
I sure am.
Well, yeah, you consume it, but you don't wade in it.
No.
You're not a wader.
No, I wade in my complaints and self-loathing.
Yeah, which is much deeper than any ocean.
Yes, nice. That's amazing. But that's it for the news, because that's really, oh man, who writes this garbage?
That is unbelievable. That you're telling me that is an actual like published story.
No, it's a something somebody sent me from Instagram. So I don't even know if it's real, but I thought it was so funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
It's like something the Onion would write.
It was I was dying. I'll send it to you.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah. But I guess we gotta get personal, right?
We got to get personal, man. Tell me something you regret from the past week.
Nothing. I had a great week. I'm happy to be doing the podcast and like annoying people online with all my stupid opinions that they never asked for.
Yes.
So no regret for this week. Not at all.
Well, I'd love to hear it, man. It's rare. It's like a Charizard when you don't have a regret from the week. We all miss out as an audience and as your bud, but I'm happy. Happy that you don't have a regret this week. I have a regret this week.
Go for it.
It's not really my regret, but like the smoke from Canada was bad. Like it's so funny because this has happened a couple of years in a row now, and when growing up, never happened before. I've never seen this. I woke up, it was like a Tuesday. I looked outside, and the sun is red. It is like there is a haze over everything. I mean, air quality was bad. I have good lungs. I'm a healthy stud, like a fucking unit, dude. And I was like, my throat was itchy. My eyes were like burning. It was really bad. So I looked it up. The air quality was rated as very unhealthy, as like the rating system that they use.
Yeah.
And the number unit that they assigned to it was 180. That's very, very unhealthy. Your air quality is usually around 50. So then I dug a little bit deeper, and Detroit was at 500.
That's amazing.
Their city was just Snoop Dogg's lungs.
Yes. Snoop Dogg's lungs. Yeah, without like the cool laid back personality.
Yeah, no, with a lot more murder. The annoying part about it is we're not doing anything to help them, and we should be, because Canada jumped right in and helped us with the California wildfires. They scooped up water in their lakes, flew it right down, dropped it down, and instead we're just going to tariff them.
Well, yeah, they're giving us smoke, we're giving them tariffs. Fuck them.
This is crazy.
I know Donnie's happy. He hates Canada.
And not the Donnie you think we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, they have the same name. I never put
and they have the same hate for Canada.
I've never put that together before.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was pretty bad, though.
It was bad. Like, the dog struggled. We took him for a walk, and he was like, I quit.
How bad was it there in Connecticut?
It was the same. I think that first day that you're talking about was around the 180s. It was
really?
like something. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then it got better, and then the next day it got even worse. So
Yeah, there was one day it rained here, like, and that helped, like, all the air like, improve the air quality, so we got a little bit of a break from it. The, but that's I mean, it's kind of insane, though, that, like, I know like, those wildfires are bad, and I feel really bad for Canada because we just had this happen here, and it sucks, like, that's a terrible thing, but it's crazy that the smoke cloud is so big and so large, spanning from Buffalo to Connecticut and even further south.
yeah.
Like, that's crazy, man.
Well, I'm going to
The
be
people
honest
that
with
live in
you.
Toronto,
Oh, go ahead.
it's horrible for them.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really feel bad. Because
What?
as you know, God is an American citizen, and he's punishing the Canadians for taxing our liquor and our automobiles.
I made a joke to a friend of mine that Canada's only doing this because they're still bitter about the Olympics.
Yeah. Uh,
No, I hope our friends in Canada, because we're neighbors with them, man. Like they're right here. Certain roadways you can literally see Canada, and I hope they figure it out soon because that's a terrible thing.
yeah, me too. Is it getting any better, the fires, or
It,
no?
from my understanding, it is getting a little bit better. The weather has helped them a little bit. Like we've had some like huge amounts of rain dump through, which definitely helps. But like we could be doing more to help them because ultimately, the faster we help them put out the fires, the better the air quality in the U.S. is. So I mean,
Well, we
it
don't
does behoove us to help.
listen, we don't care about our citizens.
No, definitely
No.
not.
Yeah. America first, but
Yeah,
not the
America
people
first.
but not the people with asthma.
Yeah, they're last
Yeah. Yeah.
in races too because they're wheezing the whole time.
The that was so stupid. I loved it. Oh man, that's good. Oh man. All right. And then we're gonna get right into things I hate. Um oh man, hold on a second, Jeff. Can we go back?
Hmm.
Can I ask you a
Hmm.
question about Canada?
Yeah.
Um do they do so are they doing like what we would all right, so I saw these planes that they dive like into like the river or lake,
Hmm.
and they pick up um like I guess like twice the weight in water of the plane to go like pour it onto the fires.
Yeah.
Like are they doing do they do the same thing as we do up there, or how are they handling it? Do
Yeah,
you know?
exactly the same thing. And actually, it's a fact. Canada did that for California. So like, there's a tons of lakes around Vancouver. Those planes would swoop down, grab a ton of that water, like tens of thousands of gallons of it, and then fly over California, dump it, and fly back, grab some
Oh
more.
shit.
So they do the exact. They're doing the same thing. But like wildfires, it's not you can't just like drive. There's no fire hydrants. You can't just like drive up to it and start spraying it. Um, it's a really hard thing to maintain and manage. Um,
Yeah.
but it's also doubly hard because, like, in the wilderness up there, that's all people do is have bonfires. It's like the only. I don't even think there's internet there.
Right. And it's been so warm and dry probably
Yeah,
even
it just
there.
lights right up.
Yeah.
The fishing
All
trip
right.
we went on a couple of years ago, there was a bonfire ban. We couldn't have one because of that.
Oh, really?
Because it was so dry and so hot that it's a big problem. But
How
it can start with if someone flicks a cigarette, like
yeah.
that can start up. So it's hard to maintain.
How'd you toast your marshmallows?
Didn't.
Wow. Might as well not even go
Unbelievable.
on a fishing trip.
Yeah, unbelievable.
All right. You wanna take us into the things I hate?
I would love to. So, we talked about some things that we regret from the week. Now, I want to know something you hate.
Oh, all right. Well, I hate a restaurant called The Boathouse.
I love this already.
So this this weekend, Paige and I went to see James and Emily in New York.
Hmm.
We were supposed to go to a Phillies game, but there were some like weather delays and it might have gotten canceled. So we just decided to get together and go out to dinner. And we sit down in this place, and I mean, it's a nice place. I guess, like for a place called the Boathouse. Um, but we sit down, and immediately the guy's like, "Hey, do you want drinks?" Blah blah blah. We order our drinks, and
James got milk.
yes, James got James and Emily both got a pitcher of milk, and but the guy brings us a whole loaf of bread. It's not cut.
Like
Like it's just
it's not sliced.
it's not sliced. It's just a whole loaf of bread.
What?
And Emily, there's a knife that came with it, but it's like a steak knife. Like it's not a bread knife. So she's like trying to cut through this bread and it's just disintegrating from like the pressure she has to apply to get through this loaf of bread. It's so stupid. The butter is refrigerated cold. Like
Oh
it's
no.
cold. So you can't spread it. So you've got bread that's disintegrating and you're trying to butter it so you're ripping even more molecules of bread off of what is only like a handful of crumbs now. It was just a disaster, but
That
whatever.
is
It was
terrible.
it's just bread. You don't go to a restaurant for the bread unless you're going to Outback, because their bread is good.
Or Texas Roadhouse, but that's really more about the butter.
Ooh, Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, it's more about the butter. It's not the bread. That
Mm-hmm.
like that butter goes on anything.
Yeah.
All right. So
Legos.
anyway, so the guy comes. He uh we order appetizers. Our appetizers come. We eat our appetizers, and then he comes and takes our entree order, which is the
What?
dumbest thing ever. Like, yeah, when they come out, like ask us what we want, or like, okay, the appetizer would be out in 5 minutes. Can I take your entree orders? Something, right? It was just stupid. I fucking hate this place.
Well,
Um,
that also like that jams up the kitchen. The whole point of the appetizer is so that there's more time to prepare the entree.
Makes no sense. It makes no sense. I did get to order another tequila mule because of it, so that kind of worked out. And I got to complain a ton, so everybody loved hearing that. Um,
It's America's
but
pastime.
can I tell you one other thing about this place that really pissed me off?
Yeah.
The entire crew, the entire staff, they're all wearing T-shirts that say "crew" on the back, like they work on a boat. It's the boat house. It's not the boat. Boat houses don't have crews, do they? Or do they just like they have people that live in them because they're a boat house?
Yeah, Boathouse has residents.
Yeah, it should be residents on the back. Squatters even, but not crew.
Oh my god. It is
Yeah.
such a great detail that like I would have never noticed. But you're
Oh,
absolutely right about this.
yeah, it really annoyed the shit out of me.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yeah. Oh man, but that's it. That's my story. You got anything?
Not really, dude. I don't hate a lot of things.
No,
And
you don't.
the things I hate I bring up, and that's a good one though. Now obviously whenever we go and visit Emily and James, we're gonna go to the boathouse. I gotta experience this nonsense.
Don't get the lobster roll.
Really?
They're not hot. They're cold.
Yeah, I feel like, well, no, that should be a po' boy. A lobster po' boy's cold.
It's either one. Like the Maine is cold, New England is warm, I think, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so it was a lobster. It only said lobster roll. It didn't say it was cold. So we're all excited, and they come out and they're cold, full of onions. Ugh.
Onions?
Yeah, red onions.
What?
Yeah, red onions and green onions.
Never mind. We're not going there.
No, it was depressing. All right. Enough complaining about the boathouse. Do you want to take us into the deep end? Because I'm super excited, and you're going to do a much better job than I did,
Yeah,
too.
so we so the deep end today, we are having the first annual Two Guys Movie Awards.
That's
Now,
right.
this is not your typical movie awards where the award goes to the best film of that year. We are going to rate all movies from all time, and the only thing that matters is if we liked it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we're gonna go through some movies. We got some categories here. We both listed our 5 favorite movies. We're gonna discuss them a little bit. Then we're gonna pick one winner from that category, and we have some other categories to go through. So let's jump right into it, man. Give me
All
your
right.
5 favorite movies.
My nominees for 5 favorite movies: Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, 2005; The Empire Strikes Back, 1980; The Nice Guys, 2016; and The Big Lebowski, 1998.
These are just all fire movies, dude.
Seriously, yeah, I love these
Yeah,
movies. I could watch The Nice Guys over and over and over again.
it's such a good movie.
It's so funny. Russell Crowe, who I'm not a big fan of, and Ryan Gosling together are phenomenal. The story is
And
great. Go
and
ahead.
what an interesting pairing.
I know.
Like it's because they're kind of like opposite ends of the spectrum. You got Russell Crowe fighting around the world, and Ryan Gosling, who I'm not even sure he knows where he is. And there's just putting them together in that movie, phenomenal. I
Such
also
a good
love
movie.
the fact that one of our favorite, like I have them too. Comedies never really get a fair shake in any real awards. Like
That's
there's
true.
never a comedy that's up for best picture. It's only happened like maybe one time, and that was oddly enough James Franco for best supporting actor in a comedy. That was like the last time it made anything relevant. But it is such a hard genre to do. It's probably the hardest genre to do. And I don't know. It's interesting to me. Two regular
Yeah,
fellas, and our favorite movies are probably like we have comedies listed in there. Two of them at least.
it's it's I think it's hard because like it's tough being funny. Like
Yeah.
I've been doing this for like what, 6 months now, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
All right,
Like to be
let's
intentionally funny and commit to it. So Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Empire Strikes Back, Nice Guys, Big Lebowski. These are great picks. Going into mine, My Cousin Vinny is like one of my top favorite movies all time.
I'm actually mad at myself that I didn't think about it.
Like it's one of those if I'm scrolling and I see that it's on, I'm clearing my schedule. There's just like we're watching this movie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I don't care what I don't if I'm going to a funeral, I'm canceling it.
I'm
I'm
canceling.
watching Yeah, I'm watching My Cousin Vinny. It's so funny, and it never gets old, and it's pretty much timeless because it just like, everybody gets it.
Yeah, there's really nothing like specific to the time period in that movie at all, really. Outside of
No.
the fact that they use a phone, like a corded phone.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
outside of that, there's really nothing specific to that era. And Marissa Tomei, fabulous in it. Joe Pesci doing a comedy, especially coming off of like Goodfellas, like unbelievable casting for that movie. I also have listed on here Whiplash. Now, this one might be relatively obvious as I am a drummer. I also think this movie being an indie film, then getting a like out of it. A lot of people don't know. It was just that scene where J.K. Simmons throws the chair. That was just one scene for like a short film festival. They built the movie around it.
Oh, no shit.
Very, very, very interesting.
Very cool.
Super bad, a personal favorite of mine, and Tropic Thunder. Like,
Fuck yeah. Superbad is such a funny movie, and I don't think you could make Superbad now. Um, but I don't think you could make Tropic Thunder now. I know we disagree on this. We've had this discussion. But Superbad is so funny because like every beat, there's just something hilarious happening.
Mhm.
Uh, the story's ridiculous. McLovin is the funniest fucking thing when he brings that the fake ID and they're like, "What the fuck?" And Jonah Hill gets so angry the entire movie at him, and it's just perfect.
It was between that or Muhammad. Why would it be between that or Muhammad?
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god. I'm actually not a big fan of Tropic Thunder. It's a funny movie. I saw it in the theaters when it came out, and everybody loved it, and I sat through it and barely laughed, and that's my problem, not the movie's problem. Um, it really, it's true. But I just didn't find it funny.
To each their own, my guy. Well, what I can tell you is, like, as we go through these 10 movies, as far as picking a winner, we can take Tropic Thunder off because I do love that movie, but you have some listed, like, I mean, Big Lebowski, you know me,
Yeah,
big fan
we
favorite.
gotta narrow this down to um a couple at least.
So my top
Um,
nominee would easily be My Cousin Vinny and probably Superbad and Empire Strikes Back. Those are my top 3 of this list.
top three. Um, all right. I yeah, and I think out of those three, I think my cousin Vinny wins.
The winner, My Cousin Vinny.
My cousin Vinny, the winner. I'm gonna write this down for later.
Yeah.
All right, because we're gonna pick a whole winner out of this whole thing.
All right.
All right,
Updated.
our next category is our picks for the most perfect movies, and my nominees are Back to the Future, No Country for Old Men, and The Dark Knight.
Oh, yes. So if you didn't write The Dark Knight first, I would have. So I had to find a different one. No Country for Old Men, unbelievable film. The acting in it, to the storyline. I will push back maybe on Back to the Future a little bit because anytime you do a time travel movie, it can never be perfect. There's some hole in the movie that doesn't quite make sense. And I also don't like that he almost made out with his mom.
Well, that's the reason why I put it as a perfect movie because um as far as a time travel movie, like it's pretty much flawless. When you when you compare it to the second and third movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think there's any better time travel movie that's been made.
I think you're probably right about that. That's a good point.
Um, the casting, phenomenal. Even though they didn't pick Michael J. Fox at first, they picked that other kid. I can't remember his name now. Um, just everything was perfect. The weird guy.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I so bad at names?
Biff Tannen.
No, 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 no. His father.
Oh yeah,
He was in Stranger Things.
yeah.
He's a maniac, but he's a good actor. Um, I don't know. Back to the Future for me is still a perfect movie, I think. The score, everything for the
Oh, the
time.
music is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think these are great movies. For me, I have Uncut Gems, Fight Club, and new movie that a lot of people probably haven't seen, Begonia.
I've not seen that.
Unbelievable film, dude.
Really?
I will not spoil anything, but what I will say is what these 3 movies have in common is there is a significant like twist or shocking moment that you do not see coming
Okay.
as you're watching the film.
All right. I'm gonna have to check it out. I've never even heard of it until I saw it on this list. Um,
It was so I can make mention of this later, but it's from 25, right? So it's just last year. My brother mentioned this movie to me, and I'm like, Begonia, like the little like synopsis they have of it doesn't really do it justice. So I was like, whatever. We put it on, dude, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Just unbelievable film. And the one fella in there is not even an actor.
Oh,
It was
really?
his first movie ever, and unbelievable performance. So I like that kind of stuff though. But I thought
Well,
top to bottom, incredible
he's in
film.
he's in a movie, so he's an actor.
Oh, he is now, absolutely. And I do have
Yeah,
an honorable mention in here, Interstellar, because it's so hard to narrow it down to just three perfect movies. But Interstellar, I put that on here specifically because um, most like I don't know what they're scientists, I guess, or people that I've watched, and not one of them is Neil deGrasse Tyson, but
yeah,
like
fuck
actual
him.
physicists said that that is the most accurate representation of not only like entering a black hole, but also of what a fourth dimension would be like.
Right.
And so I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
You know what's weird? These two I considered. Fight Club was on.
Mm,
I was considering, and Interstellar as well. But I don't know. I thought what's his name from The Dark Knight? Heath
Heath Ledger,
Ledger. His acting, I thought just beats out, Interstellar and Fight Club. That
100%.
maybe I should have replaced Back to the Future with Fight Club or Interstellar, but whatever.
I don't want to scoff at Uncut Gems though, because Adam Sandler, going from like years ago, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, like that style, to just an unreal performance where you are just like you're ridden with anxiety the whole time while this guy's navigating through what is just a couple of days. Oh,
Yeah, it's an insane movie, and his performance is crazy. Like his range
oh
is
yeah.
amazing because I don't think I've seen like a performance like that from him. Maybe um Click.
Yeah. Yeah, but even then, it wasn't as
No, it wasn't as
sold.
dark. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't as dark. It wasn't as gritty. Um, and he was still like the Adam Sandler character, you
Mhm.
know, where Uncut Gems, he just was unrecognizable.
Yeah. I think Click was like the catalyst for his potential in being an actual like Oscar-worthy actor. And to me, in 2019, it is an absolute shame that he didn't win an award for that role.
I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy he didn't win an award. But who knows? He might win one today.
I think that he will. I think he will win. I think he will eventually win like some sort of like Oscar for best supporting or lead.
Yeah. All right, but we're gonna have to narrow this down a little
Well,
bit. Let's take Back to the Future off right away.
yeah, we can probably scratch that one. And you haven't seen Begonia, so why don't we go ahead and scratch it?
All right. Um, man, Fight Club is one of my favorites. Chuck Palahniuk, the guy who wrote the book, he's one of my favorite authors.
I think I gotta go Dark Knight, man.
Dark Knight needs to come off too. Yeah, I agree with you.
No, I that was my pick.
Oh, that's your pick to
I
win?
think so. I think so.
Oh wow. So I'm gonna come back at you. I think No Country wins for a perfect movie.
Mm,
The cast, the
mhm.
acting, the story. I mean,
The
uh,
cinematography too, the way
yeah,
it looks visually.
and then you so you've got what's it? Josh Brolin, right?
Mhm.
You've got Tommy Lee, um, but then out of nowhere, and then what's the guy's name? Uh, the the big guy with the cow bolt thing.
Oh,
Oh man, I'm gonna look this up because I cannot do this and not mention him because he was incredible.
I just can't do names right now.
I never can do names. Um,
I hear that it happens when you're elderly.
Javier Bardem. Javier Bardem.
Oh yeah,
That's his name.
but like to your point, not only an amazing actor, but the cinematography, right, with the lines on his face, it's just like you know, and the way that he looks, it really captures all like the grit of all that.
Yeah. But
Oh,
then but then you get Woody Harrelson who gives just an incredible performance, and it's not very long. It really is not a huge like, you could have replaced him with anybody, um, but it was just the perfect fit for that role, and I thought he did an amazing job, and that's why I think No Country wins for me.
Not enough people talk about how good of an actor Woody Harrelson really is.
No, I don't. I agree with you.
I
That
I
TV
I, I
show,
could
True
be. I
Detective,
Yeah.
man, I've never seen anything like it, and I doubt I'll ever see anything again.
I got to be honest with you, man. I think I'm sold on No Country.
No Country wins?
I mean, it's an unbelievable film. I mean, it's hard to argue with.
Alright. The winner is No Country for Old Men. Wow.
All right, it's locked in.
Alright. What's the next one?
The 5 greatest actors or actresses, in our opinion.
Eh, yeah. Yeah. Um, why don't you go through the nominees? Because one of them that you did, I was really shocked by, but,
Yeah, I know which one.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah. Um, okay, so right off the bat, Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, he's been amazing in everything. I just recently listened to a story about him before he was in um, Gangs of New York. He had given up acting. He was literally a cobbler in Italy. Do you know the story?
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Yeah, and so Leo was sent over to talk to him about maybe being in this movie, and he was just like didn't want to do an injustice to him or the director, so he finally decided to do it, and like absolutely incredible as the butcher, and then he was Lincoln,
Yes.
and he makes it look so easy and so natural and so believable. Um, Daniel Day-Lewis is amazing. I also like that you put Will Smith. Now, I can't stand Will Smith as a person, but as an actor, going from being a like a gold record recording artist to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which, silly sitcom. It's not like there needs a lot of range, but he still added a lot of range. Like there's several episodes throughout that series where he puts on an unbelievable performance, which is what made the show better. The fact that like they could have these lighthearted moments and it's silly and it's fun, but then there were serious times too, and you can't get that across to an audience without being really good. I think that's why Steve Carell was successful with The Office for the same reason. But
Right.
I think Will Smith, in his acting range, from comedies to action films to serious roles, one of my favorite movies was Concussion, and he should have won the Oscar for that. To be honest with you, being uh, the Nigerian accent is not actually that easy to do, and he was able to perform that like flawlessly, even like to the specific dialect to the town the guy was from. Very great performance. Jodie Foster, I thought was an interesting pick for you as well. I want to know
I
your
think
thoughts.
I think Jodie Foster is an incredible actress.
Mhm.
Um, from Silence of the Lambs, there was a movie she did, called, The Brave One. It's from, like, 2006, 2007. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I've seen it. I think I've heard of it.
So, her and her, I think, fiancé or husband are walking um, through that tunnel in Central Park, you know, the one that's in every movie that's in
Mhm.
Central Park?
Mhm.
Um, and, they get attacked. I think it's been a long time, but I think she gets sexually assaulted. Her husband, fiance, or whatever, dies. I'm ruining this for you. Um, and it's just her like coming back from it, and I'm not going to spoil the rest of it. But I
It's all
remember
right. I won't
watching it.
watch it.
I just remember. Really,
No, I'm just kidding.
you should watch this. It's a good movie. And I just remember watching her and just believing the entire movie that
Mhm.
she was who she was and she was going through that. Like nothing her performance, nothing took me out of the movie at all. And Jodie Foster is probably one of my favorite actresses.
I mean, I love this. It's funny because like until you wrote it down, I don't think I thought about it. And after I thought about it, I thought about movies like some people don't really know about like if you've seen Safe Room.
Safe Room?
Yeah, early 2000s movie, a suspense film.
Who's
She's
in that?
living in this.
Oh, is this Jodie Foster?
Jodie Foster.
That's Panic Room.
Sorry, yes, thank you. Panic Room.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've seen that.
you're right.
Yeah.
I thought like even that, like just a suspense film, just something like quick and easy to watch. You don't have to give an unbelievable performance in that movie, but she still did. And it was believable. Forrest Whitaker's in it, a teenage Kristen Stewart's in it. Like, you know, it's funny because I don't think I would have really thought about Jodie Foster's name, but she deserves to be on the list.
Yeah, she's also in one of my favorite movies, The Inside Man.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah, great movie, and, she plays just an absolute perfect, just cold-hearted bitch in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a good pick.
This next one, I'm surprised you picked, and I know why you're gonna do it, but I disagree.
Wait, the next one, Christian Bale's the one you disagree with?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know why you're gonna pick him, and I agree with your reasoning, but I just for some reason, he doesn't get to, like, my top 5.
Interesting. Okay. Um, I mean, so what I will say is this was extremely hard to narrow down to like 5,
Yeah,
right?
it was tough.
And you know, because there's so many good ones. But Christian Bale, I think, is like a performer, as an actor, as somebody who puts himself into the role. He gets a little shit sometimes for like being too method, but I think that anytime he plays a role, it is like perfect for me. Um, I think about movies like American Psycho, where a straight laced guy half the movie and just an absolute psychopath the other. Like, and to be able to do it in a way that's not only terrifying but also kind of funny, and
Yeah.
you kind of understand why he's doing it, and like to be able to sell all of that. To be honest with you, I was very close to putting Joaquin Phoenix in that slot. I decided to go with Christian Bale,
Okay.
um, just because it was hard to narrow down. I do like him
Yeah.
as an actor.
Christian Bale, he just doesn't make my top 5 because I didn't believe him as Batman.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
You didn't believe him as Batman.
No. I mean, he was better than Val Kilmer and, George Clooney, but there was just something about Christian Bale, he was just too clean. He was too clean for what the Dark Knight series was trying to get at, like, for the
Hmm.
Batman role. And he made a great Bruce Wayne, but going to to Batman, yeah, I didn't feel it.
This is an interesting point.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of backlash for that role because they never really explained the voice changer in his suit.
Mm.
It's never explained, right? So he got criticism for overacting that role, but really, there's a mechanism disguising his voice while he's
Right.
in the suit.
Yeah.
Never explained, and I think that the backlash is fair because if you're not going to like address it, then you leave the viewer up to like surmising what's going on.
Right.
Um,
The problem is how do you put in, like, exposition to tell the audience that there's a voice changer without it
right.
being like, "Oh, yeah, we forgot to put the voice changer in my bat suit." It's like, why'd you throw that line in there? Like, I hate those lines,
Yeah, where
you
they
know?
beat you over the head with what's happening.
Right.
Yeah, I
So,
agree.
I think it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My next pick, I put Emma Stone on this list, and I
This
think she
is
gets overlooked.
this is a great pick. She's an
Yeah,
incredible actress. Yeah.
I think she is phenomenal. When you watch Begonia, just you won't be surprised at how good she is in it, but it's just again like just totally believable. The role that she plays, being this like high powered CEO, and then what ends up happening to her, and how she handles it, flawless in my opinion. But then I think about movies like Birdman, where
Yeah.
she's this kind of like crazy person just having this existential crisis, freaking out, but then can also do like a comedy role like Zombieland. Like this person is somebody who has a ton of acting range.
Yeah, I agree. Zombieland is such a good movie.
I'm ashamed that I wouldn't put it on the list because I fucking love Zombieland and I love Woody Harrelson in Zombieland.
Yeah, me too. Same.
Me and my brother
I'm-
say it all the time when we're bowling or whatever, golfing, and we miss a shot, and we just go shit, fuck, every time.
Every time. You got another one on the list I disagree with you with.
Denzel Washington,
Yeah.
and you disagree that he's a good actor?
I disagree that he's a great actor.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, all right. I disagree that he makes my top 5 of great actors. That's what I disagree. He doesn't make that list for me.
Is it because he's usually in the same genre of film?
No, it's because he's always playing Denzel Washington. He's the same character. He's the same character in every movie.
What I see where you're going with this. It's the exact reason I didn't put Joe Pesci on this list, or any of those mobster film guys. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of any names today, but I get where you're going with this until I think about the film John Q.
John Q. Yeah, great movie, and yes, the story was different than his normal role, but he still was Denzel Washington.
But the believability of a father in crisis, in a rock and a hard place, and the way, like that whole hostage scene where he's like, you can feel him not sure of what to do, trying to think it through, and he is trying to convince everyone to do what he wants to do, and he's starting to lose control of the room and gains it back. Like that, the whole thing is just fantastic. And it's effortless.
I know, it's effortless because it's his own personality.
Well,
Listen,
just for you, I didn't put Timothy Chalamet on this list.
Oh God. Well,
Right?
I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's old enough to be on this list yet.
I kind of agree. I kind of agree.
I don't think he's had the performance like that makes you change your opinion about acting in movies. Yeah, I don't think that's happened. He's close, but he hasn't had.
He's had enough time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that. So it's funny because I typed his name out onto our list, and then I deleted it because I as soon as I wrote it, I'm like, I actually don't agree with this. But
all right. We got to
anyways,
narrow this down somehow.
This one's probably the hardest one to narrow down.
And so I'm going to veto one of yours. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Denzel Washington. I'm vetoing it. Taking it
Go
off
ahead.
the list.
Yeah.
You can.
Well, because after I see names like Will Smith, Daniel Day-Lewis, it's warranted, 100%.
And respect to Denzel because I like his movies, and I like.
I love his movies. I can also go ahead and veto Christian Bale because the other names on this list I think are better.
Okay. Man, this is tough. I know this is self-serving, but I don't know about Emma Stone either. Compared to
Will Smith or Daniel Day-Lewis, I think you're right.
I think Jodie Foster comes off too.
All right, so we're between Danny and Will.
Ugh, I hate this because I want to take Will Smith off just because of the slap. I don't want to give him any respect.
I think I personally, I think I have to go Daniel Day-Lewis because I think that the roles that he's played are much harder to sell as accurate than the ones Will has. Because let me rephrase. I think the quantity of incredibly difficult roles Daniel Day-Lewis has played more of.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Will Smith was in that movie where he's the dad struggling. And
Pursuit of Happiness.
And it's so good. And I can't even watch that movie because it makes me sad.
Can I tell you the difference? Will Smith has been in a bunch of action movies, and it's a typical action movie performance. Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York one could argue there's many action scenes in that film, but there's still such a sense of drama to
Yeah.
his performances in those movies.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna pick Daniel Day-Lewis as well. Oh, and it's because I don't think I, I don't think anybody could have played Lincoln like Daniel Day-Lewis played Lincoln, and he's in one of my all-time favorite movies that didn't make the list, Last of the Mohicans.
Oh,
Um,
great film.
Great film, but I don't think it was perfect. I thought it was slow at some places.
I agree.
I don't think it made the list, but it's one of my favorites.
All right, Daniel
Yeah.
Day-Lewis, the winner, our
Winner.
favorite actor.
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
go. I'm having so much fun.
this is a great topic. All
Yeah.
right, now next category. The nominees for the 5 most iconic movie quotes. What I'm gonna do
Yes.
is send it to you, brother, because you came up with most of the quotes, and I love all of them. I'm gonna push back, but I want you to talk about them first.
All right. So I got two lines from the same movie here, and I don't think I can think of another movie quote that has just like infected and has been woven into the fabric of our culture like this one. And it's no, I am your father. Darth Vader from The Empire Strikes Back.
I mean, iconic. And what's amazing about this quote is that everyone misquotes it.
Everybody gets it wrong. Yep.
Yeah. It's most people think it's Luke, I am your father. It's not. It's no, I am your father because they're in a conversation.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, yeah, this is woven into everything. You see this spoofed in Pixar movies or in other areas of pop culture.
Yeah.
Um,
All the
just an
time.
iconic line. And I always wonder too, when you're writing a movie, are you like aware that that line is going to be the one everyone leeches onto?
There's no way they know. There's no way.
I think there's no way they know. And this even happens in music. There's whole college courses dedicated to what the Beatles might have been writing about. And they're like, we didn't think about any of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's no way, but it's got to be pretty cool to like write a line in a film that ends up being like culturally significant.
I know. And George Lucas, I think, has two of them here, but this next one he didn't even write.
Really?
So yeah, my next quote is um Princess Leia says, I love you, and Han Solo says, I know. And originally, Han Solo was supposed to say, I love you too. And Harrison Ford was like, this is stupid. Like, I would say this.
Yeah, Han
Uh,
Solo would not say that.
and he got into a big argument with everybody about it. And he did it anyway. And that's what made the movie because it was so perfect.
Oh,
There's no way Han Solo would ever say, I love you too. This is
no,
so
never.
dumb. Never.
But but that's what's amazing about actors, and it's funny that we didn't put Harrison Ford on the list. Um, but yeah, for an actor to read the script and you want to do right by the script, but when something is just so staunchly against who the character is, and they have the gall to say it and change it, I think that's
Yeah.
great. I think that's what makes movies good.
Yeah, I think so too. Tarantino, not so much. He doesn't want them doing this shit. So
Yeah,
he's
well,
he
he also starts movies with the end.
yeah. I hate that actually. Uh
It is a little annoying. Hey, you know where we should start this movie? At the end.
at the end.
And then
I
when we show you the how the film ends, we'll tell you what happened to lead up to it. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
right.
Yeah, because most sports games, I like to know the score at the end, and that I want to see what happened.
No shit. You know what else I hate? I don't like when they show you like this big action scene and somebody dies or something happens or a building collapses and then they go 2 weeks later. Like and then you like there's more movie after that you get to the 2 weeks, but I hate that thing. Like start the movie where it begins and like be good enough to make me interested even in the boring parts.
The only time I think it's acceptable, this is a great point. Yeah, when they're like 2 days later. Well, you could have just showed me like you could have showed the sunset. Like we don't need this. I don't need this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's acceptable if it's like a year or more later.
Yeah, I agree. They did this weird thing. I don't know if you ever. This isn't a movie, but the Witcher series.
Mm-hmm.
So season one, um, they you're shown like three different timelines, but you don't, and they're going back and forth between timelines, but you don't know, and they never make it clear. And they tried to make like uh, eh, like his armor look torn and you know like worn out, and then they tried to make um Dandelion his like make him look older, but it just didn't work. It didn't work out, and everybody was really confused. And like you had to go online and be like, "What is happening?" And then people tell you, and you're like, "Oh, this is what's going on." Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
I
it's
I knew because I read the first book, and what the book does is he wrote all these like small episodes for a magazine, and then they made it a book. So it doesn't even go in like timeline order, but it was trash.
yeah, it's just a shame when that happens though, because they're trying to convey something, but when it's not clear, me personally, I lose interest. I don't need you to beat me over the head with it, but it needs to be. I need to be able to follow it.
Yeah, it was
And
tough to follow until I read it online. Yeah.
yeah, you shouldn't have to do that.
No. All
What's
right,
next here?
we got three more quotes. Um Jaws, you're gonna need a bigger boat, which is also misquoted a lot.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, people say we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think that's an iconic line. I don't know about you, because I say it all the time. Like we're doing something, and I'm like, we're gonna need a bigger syringe. Like I do it at work. We're gonna need a bigger muzzle. You know?
I bet you nobody has any clue what you're saying.
No,
So
no.
my brother basically speaks in only movie quotes.
Yeah.
You've watched Game of Thrones, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the Game of Thrones audience, like he tells stories about constantly at work, he'll be walking down the hallway and there's a door at the end of the hallway and somebody walks through the door and
Yes.
he goes, Hodor,
Hold on.
Hodor, Hodor, Hodor. And nobody knows what he's talking about. I think that's a shame.
Yeah.
It's the perfect use of that specific line.
If that was a movie, it'd probably make it to this list.
Yeah, I think it probably would.
All right, two
Um,
more. Two more. Terminator. I'll be back.
I mean, come on.
Come on.
Come
Yeah.
on.
What beats that?
I,
So good.
and it's not what's so funny is it's actually like an absolutely nothing line in the
Yeah.
movie. It's nothing. He literally asked the guy at the desk like where to go. He tells him and he goes, "I'll be back."
Yeah, I'll be back. And that's a yeah.
Like it has no significance on the film at all.
I think it's so cool because they say it in every film now.
Yeah.
Um and they do the same thing in Star Wars, and I didn't put this one, but I thought about it, is I got a bad feeling about this. It's in every Star Wars movie, and they put it in the cartoons too.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, they put it in the cartoons, they'll put it in, the series the TV shows. Yeah, it's really good. It's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I love this last one, by the way.
same.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, you got no, I didn't believe you. Say it again.
You can't handle the truth.
That's right.
I start.
Did
I startled myself a little.
Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe he didn't make our list.
You know, we don't have time.
We don't have time. All right. Yeah, we're running short on time here. Let me let's check what do we got? Yeah, we got 30 minutes.
Okay. We got
Yeah.
enough. We got to get through
Yeah.
this though. All right. So you can't handle the truth. I mean, with all of these, right? Like iconic lines everyone knows. as we sift through the 5 that you had put up here, um, I just I feel like we had to at least mention Yippee Ki motherfucker.
I know. I can't believe I didn't think about it.
Yeah, I had to mention it. Um, but I also think all the other ones deserve to be up here. I think this is all right. So choosing one,
I'm gonna
I
go with
think
I love you. I know. I think we need to. That's got to go.
we can cut it. Okay, we can cut that. I also think you're gonna need a bigger boat. For
Yeah.
me, we could probably lose that one. No, I am
Yep.
your father. I'll be back, and you can't handle the truth.
Ugh.
Of those 3, I think the most iconic is I'll be back.
I think you're right. But can I just say something? All right. This is what we're doing. We're going with I'll be back, but I'm gonna put Yippee Ki motherfucker in the running. Because they spoof this in movies too.
That's true. It is true.
And you immediately know like what's going on, what's happening. So I don't know. It's a toss up between these two, but I think I'll be back edges it out just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You're
Yippee
right.
Ki motherfucker. You just know it's your favorite Christmas movie. You know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All
All
right.
right.
You
Couple
didn't
more
do one.
categories.
You didn't do one, but for me, movie we will defend forever.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
had such a hard time with this, and so I moved on from it, and then I never turned back around.
Well, my movie that I will defend forever is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is one of my favorite movies of all time. It was on my list, and I recommend this movie to everyone. It's one of the movies that kind of like allowed Robert Downey Jr. to get back into movies,
Mhm.
because there was a time where he was kind of like, I don't want to say he was blacklisted, but people didn't want him, because of everything
Well,
that happened in the late 90s and stuff like that.
yeah.
Um, but Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, it's an amazing mystery movie. It's one of those mystery movies where you've got two cases and they don't seem like they are the same case, but they end up being the same case.
Mhm.
Um, and Robert Downey Jr. plays like a thief who's brought out by accident to be an actor to play in a movie. And he's happy to do it because he's on the run. And there's like this murder or whatever that happens, and Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer's brought in to like teach Robert Downey Jr.'s character how to be a detective. And Val Kilmer plays a gay PI.
Yeah.
You're not into this? Have you seen this movie?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
okay. So,
yeah, I thought you were just explaining for our audience. Yeah,
oh yeah,
I'm locked
no,
in.
no, I am. But Val Kilmer, he plays a guy named, they call him Gay Perry. It's just so funny.
That's great.
It's such a good movie.
But visually stunning.
I think, yeah, I think so. I think everything is perfect in this movie, but it's only got like a 7.4 or something on IMDb.
Because they're crazy. They're not normal people, right? Like it, I think it's ridiculous that we have food critics or that we have movie critics, and that could be a job. Because who are you to decide what everyone else should like?
Yeah, no
And
shit.
they should only be voted on by the people. Um,
But I
I
also, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the reason I struggled with this because you already wrote Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I think this is the movie worth defending. I think like that is a really great pick. I would have maybe slid the Big Lebowski into there only because it's like a cult classic. For some reason, not everyone knows this movie, and I think that's egregious. But Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I mean, like it deserves to win.
Yeah, I think Big Lebowski. I think more people know about it if you say it. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I recommend it all the time. And people are like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
This
The
is
other
probably a good
thing I
point.
like about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang did for murder mysteries and noir what Scream did for slashers, because it's making fun of the murder mystery tropes, and like explaining the rules and kind of poking fun at them. while also like doing exactly what you need to do in a mystery movie. And for me, like everybody should see this and everybody should appreciate it for what it is.
Hard agree.
All
Hard
right.
agree. So moving on to our next topic, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang wins the No Credentials Award for movies we'll defend forever.
Fuck yeah.
Now, moving on to beloved movies that are absolutely overrated. And
I'm gonna take this one
please do.
because I hate this movie so much. I hate the all three of these movies. The Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, what a boring,
Sucks.
dumb movie. Holy moly. It was terrible. I don't understand why the movie's so long. I don't understand why we're just getting so much walking. I don't understand why the hobbits are like gay almost. Like I know they're supposed to be childlike, but instead of childlike, you made them gay. And
Yeah, there is so it's
not that there's anything
boring.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just so strange to me. It was just it was weird watching. I don't know. It was really strange.
So it's so funny because maybe just last year, Sam was like, I mentioned in passing that I've never really seen Lord of the Rings. Because it never seemed that interesting. So Sam's like, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's watch all of them in order. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a shot, right? I fell asleep for all of them. I watched maybe 20 minutes of each one. Not really that enthused. The CGI is horrible. I mean, I know it was 2001, but there was better work out there
Yeah, I agree.
already. And
Yeah,
it's so slow and it's so boring. It blows. And for anybody that absolutely loves Lord of the Rings, you should be on the no-fly list.
you should be, or like uh, go watch Harry Potter. It's a much better saga.
100%. Absolutely. And I think actually that's probably why I didn't like it at all, because those movies are genuinely great.
Listen,
Yeah,
you see what's back here? All
yeah.
these Star Wars things. I love Star Wars, but the Harry Potter saga is the best movie saga of all time. I like it. What
Wow.
beats it?
That's a lot coming from you. I think you're right though.
Yeah,
I don't think anything beats it.
yeah. It's the most
Um,
complete. Like the best storylines. Like Star Wars, some of the storylines are terrible. The dialogue, the writing, the consistency throughout the entire saga is incredible that they were able to do that. Um, and Star Wars doesn't do that for me, and certainly not Lord of the Rings. I mean, it was consistent, but it was consistently bad.
yeah.
All right, so we got
So
our
I
winner.
agree.
Oh wait, you got one
Overrated.
more.
The only
Yeah,
the Yeah, the only one I think I have to mention, The Revenant was awful. And I don't understand. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Leo wins for that movie and not for the other amazing roles he's played.
yeah,
That
I
movie's
agree with
3
that.
hours long. For an hour and a half, he doesn't say a single word.
I got to be honest with you. I agree with you so much, but I love this movie.
Oh.
Like, it's not something I watch over and over and over. I've seen it twice, once in the movies, once at home, like 12 years later. But I love this movie, but it's not something I'll probably ever watch again. Um,
Mhm.
but you're right. This is like um, I don't know. The people talk about The Revenant as it's like it's such a special movie, and his performance was special, and he is. He's an incredible actor, and that's why his performance is special because he's such a great actor. He's going to do that in a Cheerios commercial.
Yes.
Um, but why wasn't he on our list? Holy fuck. Um,
That's a great point.
but there's something about the movie where this guy, he just like everything's against him. He kills a bear. He can't walk. He's dying, and then all of a sudden he's alive, and his son dies, and he watches it basically, and he's just driven. And I thought the movie was awesome, even though I also thought the movie was way too long and it was bad. So it's really weird.
It's funny because I think that's what I hate most about the movie is that the whole bear scene. You would like we're like it's one thing in Die Hard where they're blowing shit up and you know it's a ridiculous movie going in. Like that doesn't none of that really would happen, doesn't make sense. That's the genre of that movie. The Revenant was supposed to be like a very accurate, like this happened to this guy type of film. And then like the whole bear thing would all the bear would do is just like bite your head and it would crush your skull and you die. That's it. That's how the movie should end.
No, he's a badass. He killed that bear. He
Yeah.
did get his ass kicked by that bear.
You would die. Go fight a bear.
Oh man, can I tell you something? Like if somebody was like, if a doctor said you've got 3 months to live, right? I would spend like 2.5 months with my family, my friends, just doing fun stuff and eating lots of ice cream and really good food and drinking or whatever the freak. But then I would get a big ass knife, go into the wilderness to go find a bear to fight. Just like
Yeah,
Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall.
there you go. Because like one of two things, right? Like either you win, you kill the bear, and now like that last couple of weeks on top of the world.
You're a
Come
fucking
on.
legend. You're a fucking legend.
Or the bear mauls you, but like you only had a couple weeks anyway.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
All right. So are we going with Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah, Lord of the
All
Rings.
right. All right. What's our next one?
All right,
Uh,
movies we wish you could watch again. I thought I wrote something in here, but I do have a
no.
pick.
Oh, you do? Okay. I'm just going to go ahead
Wh-
and actually, you know what? Tell me your pick first.
So my pick, a movie I wish I could experience again the first time would be Interstellar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought like visually stunning movie.
Oh, it was. It was a
Um,
beautiful movie.
and like you don't like if you didn't really know a lot about it going into it, you're probably not prepared for how much like he's just out at space, or when he's on that other planet, you don't notice immediately like there's a ticking clock for
Yeah.
every year that passes on that planet, and just like experiencing that the first time, you're not really noticing it. And then when he flies back, like it's decades later, it's just so like it just hits you with so many waves of different like emotions and different like thoughts and putting yourself in those shoes. What that is, it's just it's such a
Yeah.
great experiential film to
Yeah,
me.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. It was such a good movie. Everything about that movie is great. But my pick, it's pretty obvious. It's Star Wars, A New Hope. And the only reason is because when I was a kid and I watched that movie, man, it just like changed my life. Like I wanted to be a Jedi. I wanted to be Luke Skywalker. Um, and it's like Mark Hamill and Luke Skywalker means so much to me. It's fucking
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like Luke was just Luke Skywalker was just like the epitome of of hero.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just wanted to save his friends. You know, that's all he cared about: his friends and his family. And if he was gonna save the world, that was just a bonus, basically. But he was saving the world because he was saving his friends, and that's why I hate the last three movies because they just destroyed who he was.
And not even just the world, the galaxy. Like that's what he was saving is like
Yeah,
multiple worlds.
yeah.
Um, so to me, the winner's obvious. It's A New Hope.
All right, New Hope.
Like just because you're right. What you already wrote it, and for me, like that is like extremely hard to argue with because there was something about the nostalgia of it too. Like watching it the first time when I was a kid, like I was maybe like 6 the first time I saw that A New Hope, and even then, if there was a feeling of nostalgia with it.
Also, it's just like what there's nothing like it, and they're like it's tried to been like they've tried to reproduce this, and I just don't think they've been able to do it.
Well, sir, we can't talk about films without mentioning the 1980s,
I agree.
right?
This is
Top
gonna be
five
this is gonna
movies.
be tough. Yeah.
This is so hard. You wrote a few, I wrote a few. What I'm going to do is fire through the titles here, and
Go
then
for it.
you'll pick out one or two that you really want to defend.
Okay.
Okay, so we got movies of the 1980s: Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Big, Back to the Future, callback, RoboCop, Breakfast Club, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Fucking Raiders, yes. Man, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I don't know what I can say about that movie. It's just incredible. It's a fun movie. The narration is perfect. Um, what is his name? Holy fuck. So bad at this.
Matthew Broderick?
Yeah, Matthew
Oh,
Broderick.
yeah.
He's just so good, so fun. And his acting is pretty good
Oh,
in the
there
movie.
is literally no one else on earth that could have played that role as well
And
as he did.
that scene where he's like, "Yeah, we'll just put it in reverse and it'll roll back the speedometer." Um, is it speedometer? Odometer. What is it called?
Odometer.
Odometer is so funny.
Yeah, because it makes
And
no sense. That is not
and
how that works at all.
yeah, but as a kid, you're like, "Oh man, like, can I do this? Like, can I pull off Ferris Bueller's Day Off?" Like, you thought about it.
Oh, man.
Big, I just think is like the quintessential 80s movie where you get trapped into somebody else's body or something like they did a few movies like this, and Big is just the perfect one.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is incredible. Can't believe he didn't make our list.
I was just going to say it.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is incredible. It's such a fun movie, and I watched this movie over and over and over when I was a kid.
Oh, Big is unbelievable. The iconic scene of them playing the piano on the floor at sax.
Oh my god, yes. Yes.
Just incredible. Uh,
Uh,
one I really want to defend here is actually RoboCop.
This is
Okay?
a wild pick for me.
It is, and I agree, it's out there. But the cultural impact that movie had between merchandise, I literally had a RoboCop action figure when I was growing up in the
Same.
90s, right? Like the video games, the sequels, like
Yeah.
just, and it was so 80s. It was so 80s. Everything about this film, the action scenes where there was like definitely real fire, but it wasn't there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny about this is I saw this list and I saw RoboCop on it, and um, I was like, "You picked RoboCop over Terminator?" Like, Terminator was such a better movie, but Terminator was ahead of its time. Like,
yeah, it
I
was.
like, it's an '80s movie, but RoboCop is an '80s movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's because because Terminator was like good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but
But
good in a like, these movies are good, but Terminator was good in a way that, like, it created a franchise that was iconic, where RoboCop made a franchise that was kind of it's like, "Okay, here we go. Another
yeah.
RoboCop."
Yeah. Like Terminator transcended the 1980s to me, right?
Yeah.
RoboCop was just so quintessential 80s. Like when the police start hiring all the punk rockers to like be on their like, it's so 80s, dude. It's
Yeah, I
so
agree.
good, and that's why I love that as a 1980s movie. And then
You got
another one
Yeah, you got 2
I'm
more, let's go.
I'm gonna defend this one hard is The Breakfast Club, because I think nothing encapsulated the 1980s like two things: Molly Ringwald and high school.
You're right.
Like there's something
You're so
so
right.
there's something just so encapsulating. I also, this is gonna sound really weird, but I one of the things I'm drawn to in film, and especially in the 80s, was this like concept of like adolescent love, right? Where people form these relationships and they like there's that, because we all experience that feeling, right? Where you're like in middle school or high school and you really like someone, but you're not sure
Yeah.
what to do. You're not sure what to do with those feelings. And I feel like that movie captures that. A lot of those Molly Ringwald movies do.
I
Um,
also think like The Breakfast Club did, like, for the '80s, like, kids and show what it was like to be that age at that time.
mhm.
Like, almost like what, like, 902 not 90210 yeah, 90210,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, a
did
little
for the
bit.
'90s kinda thing, and, the other thing about The Breakfast Club that I love so much is it's all taking place in basically one room, and there's all these amazing character moments between all the characters back and forth, um, and there's tension between all of them, but, like, you get these great character moments where people start understanding each other or where everybody's coming from, or, like, getting their backstory, and the entire movie is this one great, big, awesome character moment, and man, I just don't know what else to say about this movie. I think it's great.
So I'm going to piggyback on what you just said. There's, um, what I love about it is the concept of taking all these people from different walks of life, and we all have been there. When you're in high school, there's like different groups of people. You put them all in the same place, they will find common ground, they will find
Yeah.
commonalities, they will find things that they both identify with. And that is, in my opinion, that's actually so true about people today. Like, I identify with it because I do play music. I did do I did do theater. I did play sports. And so like I can see across all of these different people like a little bit of myself in it. And so like
Yeah.
there's something just special for me about that
Yeah,
movie. So if,
it all those characters captured, like, a little part of me of what I was feeling, like, um, in at the same age. Like,
yeah.
I was feeling like, I played sports. I was a I was a bad kid, but I was, like, a jokester. I was a
Hmm.
little insecure. I had other shit going on. And all those characters kind of, like, were like pieces of me. That
Yeah.
and they put it on the screen. Yeah, I agree with you. You got one
So
more.
I also tossed in Raiders of the Lost Ark because like we can't talk about the 1980s without talking about Indiana Jones. Come on.
Right. I agree.
Right? It's an iconic role, iconic person. It's like amazing when you think about Harrison Ford in in the same decade being in two huge franchises, like the
Yeah.
biggest franchises of that time, box office hits. I just had to toss it in there. But for me, the winner of this category has to be Breakfast Club.
Um, I just got one thing to say. The reason why I think Raiders of the Lost Ark comes off this list is because if you take Indiana Jones out of the movie, nothing changes. You'll still get to the end.
It's,
He has no effect on he has no
I've
effect on the
never thought
movie
about it before. You're
whatsoever.
so right.
The Nazis get the covenant, they open it up, and they all die.
It was
But
just a giant waste of time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I agree. It's The Breakfast Club. Yeah.
I've never thought about it.
All right. So we got the final showdown. All right, for the two guys, no credentials, Best Picture award. We got cousin Vinny, No Country for Old Men, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, New Hope, and The Breakfast Club. And I'm going to tell you my top two here
Okay.
because I think it's pretty obvious. I don't know what you're going to say, but I'm going to go Breakfast Club and No Country for Old Men.
These are two great selections. Very different, too. I think of the winners we have here, well, it's going to kind of give away who I think the winner should be. But for me, Best Picture would be A New Hope or also A Breakfast Club.
Wow. All right. What do you think? I think Breakfast Club wins out.
We both agree.
All right. So by the authority granted to us by absolutely nobody, the first ever Two Guys Award for Best Picture goes to The Breakfast Club.
Hell yeah.
All right, let me. What? What's so funny?
Like after all that, right? That's the
It's The Breakfast Club. Well, this is why we're not movie critics.
This could not have worked out any better.
Oh man.
I don't think we have time for our last sip today.
Let's
But-
look. Oh man, we're at 1:30.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for it today, but we should do this. We should start with this next week.
I agree with you completely. Yeah, this was so much fun.
This was so much fun. To give you a little sneak peek, for our last sip today, Eric and I both chose a role from a film for each other that would be hilarious if we played. And we this is a secret to both of us. I chose one for Eric. He has no clue what it is. Eric chose one for me. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. And we're gonna start with this next week.
All right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. Cool. You close because I'm gonna mess it up.
Fellas, that's all we got today. We'll see you next week. Please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you can. Engage with us because we will engage with you. So I appreciate you guys listening, and we'll see you next week. Boogie boogie.
Boogie boogie. Oh shit, I'm not paying attention.